Hey guys, this is Fun Automotive here, and this video is to show you how to change your headlights and your fog lights on your Jeep Liberty KJ. Now, I've already done my headlights, but I'll be showing you how to do the fog lights and how to do the headlights as well. So you'll get the whole process and how to do it all. So let's get started. Alright you guys, on the fog lights, there are 3 screws. They're T15 Torxes. There's one right here, one right here, and then one right here. There's only 3, so what you're going to want to do is unplug it, unbolt all 3 of those. They're these fat T15 screws, Torx. So what you're going to want to do is just unplug that and unscrew those, and the light should come out from the front. It's very easy to do. And I'll just pull it out. There you go. These ones are bad. These ones are really bad. I could have buffed them out, but I decided to just get new ones. These are probably the originals, the OEM from factory. And this is the new one I have right here. Brand new OEM replacement. Brand new OEM replacement. I want to throw this sucker in. The headlights are new. And there's the other fog light. So I'm going to put some of these bad boys in there and show you guys what it looks like when I'm done.
Yeah.
I didn't have to take the wheel off with mine. All I did was turn the wheel all the way left to get the driver, all the way right to do the passenger, sorry. So that's what I'm going to do on the other side as well. Just turn it all the way full lock. You have complete access to it. Right there, you can see straight through. Very, very easy, very simple. Alright, I'm putting the fog light in. There we go, right in there. And now all I have to do is tighten those screws right back up with the T15 Torx, and then plug it in, and I'm good to go. Alright, now all I gotta do is plug it in. I already put all 3 of the screws in. 1, 2, and 3. These fog lights came with a bulb already. I will put the link in the description on all of these lights. So my cover just broke on here. I'm gonna have to put it back on. I had this on. I had it cut down here for the tire, but I had it on so that mud and stuff won't get directly on it, but it broke, so oh well, I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Alright you guys, I got the first one in. Let it focus, there it goes. Let's take the clear wrapping off. Nice and fresh, just like the headlight. And I'll show you the other side as well. It's the same exact process. Hey guys, I just unscrewed all 3 T15 screws, Torx screws out of this one. And to unplug this plug, there's these 2 little things right here, these 2 little clips. You got to pull them upwards and pull, and then it'll come right out. Try not to lose this rubber seal on here, because it will fall off sometimes. And it keeps moisture and all that out. Keeps it waterproof, the switch. Now we just got to push the fog light out. And there it comes, right there. Clean out all this junk, all the dead bugs. This is the T15 right here. You're gonna want to use right there. T15. Don't know if you could read that, but it's a T15. That's what you're gonna want to use to pull these out. Now these are all the screws right here, and then unplug, and it just slides right out of the front bumper, right out of there, just like I showed you. Super, super easy, so damn easy. Now I'll show you when this one's complete, and I'll show you what it all looks like. Alright, for the grill, you guys, you're gonna have to loosen the top screws. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 on either side, each side, and then 2 in the center. And then there's clips that look like that, like hooks. those have to come out like that, or they're like that, sorry. They have to come out like that. Unhook it, and then the whole thing comes out right back. I'll show you in just a second. Alright, you guys, they're all out. Alright, so let's pull the grill back. And then up and out, like this. Back, up, and out. And now the headlights are exposed. Now I'll just put this down carefully, because everything on this thing is plastic. Now, right here, on these headlights, they're exactly the same, identical in the screws. There's Torx T15 right there. Top right, bottom right, and then that's it. And now if you see this back here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. There's a, I can't tell on the camera, but there's a, like a little canal looking, like a track. You gotta put the piece of plastic goes, the track is square. And then there's a piece of plastic on the headlight. Now you have to get that piece of plastic perfectly between that square. Perfectly between, because the piece of plastic is square as well, and it fits perfectly in there. Let me see if I can show you. It fits perfectly square in there. Perfectly square. And then once you got that perfectly squared up and pushed all the way back, then you tighten it all up, and then you're done. Same thing goes with this side. Top left, bottom left. Screw. I can't tell again if you guys can see that or not, but top left. Screw. There's one on the bottom left, and then that track thing you got to put it into again back here. And then once you have it tracked, you just bolt it together, and then you're done. And then reverse the process, putting the grill back on, and then you are all good to go. Now I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done. Alright, you guys, with the headlights, it is very easy, just like the fogs. Very, very easy to do. You guys won't have a problem, trust me. It'll be simplicity all the way through and through. I've changed my wife's Jeep Grand Cherokee WJ's headlights, and they were a pain in the ass to do. So us with the KJs, we got it lucky with the headlights, especially the fog lights. They're simple, so simple. This literally took me, I would say, 15 minutes tops. And you have to be careful with every screw, with the grill and the headlights and the fog light screws, the Torx screws, not to tighten any of them too tight, because they all go into plastic housings and they can crack. So don't over tighten any of it if you redo it. That's my information for you, to be safe about that, because I did over tighten just one on the left side, and it didn't crack, but it stripped the screw out, only because it was the angle that I had to put it in, because the plastic was in the way. Now I don't know if the plastic is going to be in the way for you, so you may have to remove your tires in the front if you haven't cut your plastics, if you're not lifted. So I'm not sure about that. You may not have to. You may just have to remove the tire. I'm not sure exactly how low yours actually is, but that's the finished product right there. I'll have pictures of it to show you guys what it looks like in better detail. But that's it right there. I'm loving the way it looks, that's for sure. Loving the way it looks. It's looking good. Thank you all for watching. So if you can, please like, please subscribe, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.